Mr. Moore, do you know what the Seventh Amendment is?
No, I don't know what the Seventh.
Seventh Amendment is when you are by law allowed to have jury in, I think, civil and federal cases.
Okay.
Yeah. Would you like to elaborate on the Seventh Amendment?
You can always opt for a trial by 12 of your peers instead of allowing a summary decision by a judge. The benefits to waiving that right sometime outweigh the risks. So if you can get a deal in some certain situations, you'd want to waive your right to trial by jury because juries can be fickle.
So if there's a better deal than just risking having jury coming in,
Right.
some people take it.
Right.
Okay. So Ms. Espy, are you do you know what the Seventh Amendment is?
No, I do not.
Okay. So I'm gonna give you a little bit more of a complex explanation and then something more simple. So
Okay.
this amendment codifies the right to a jury trial in certain civil cases and inhibits court from overturning a jury's findings of a fact. So basically what that means is that you are guaranteed a jury trial for civil cases in the federal courts. So what is your opinion on that?
I think it's good to be guaranteed a trial so that there's justice.
God bless.
Seventh Amendment is not bail.
You can't. Okay.
Seventh Amendment is more the due process amendment. Yeah, okay. Go ahead.
All right, Mr. Wonders, do you know what the Seventh Amendment is?
I think so.
Would you like
It's
to
not a
tell me?
particularly exciting amendment. It's important.
That's an opinion.
But it's
Do you-
not a
but do you know
particularly
what-
exciting
Do you know the definition?
It's about due process of trial, guarantees of a trial, guarantees that you'll be given a fair trial, and that a certain, which is what we call due process, the idea that you're given a judge, a jury, and all of that sort of thing is guaranteed. And then they set, if I remember correctly, they set certain limits for that. In other words, you're guaranteed a trial if the cost involved or the damages involved rises above a certain amount, but I don't remember what that is.
Well, when you basically said it, Seventh Amendment codifies the right to a jury trial in certain civil cases and inhibits the court from overturning a jury's findings of a fact and guarantees a jury trial for civil cases in the federal courts.
There we go. And see, the Eighth Amendment must be the one about bail. I get those two confused because they're right next to each other and they both are about trials. But yes,
So not to interrogate you, but this is not an important amendment? That's what you said?
it is an important amendment.
So what is your opinion on this amendment?
But the Fifth Amendment is probably the most
But-
important, right?
Mhm.
Because that actually has the due process clause in it.
But the Seventh
Right.
Amendment,
The Seventh Amendment talks about the process of the trial and guaranteeing you a trial in certain instances. But I don't remember. She didn't write down the amounts. They actually include an amount there. There's a
so you know what you're talking about.
an amount.
And you agree
But
that
I
it's
don't remember
important.
what it is.
So what is your opinion on it? Do you think it's super
an
important
awesome
or
amendment.
is it?
Well, it is important that we have a trial.
It's important.
And the British denied the colonist trials. You remember this from U.S. history. We talked about this. You remember? I just talked to the last group about this. The writs of assistance.
All right, we're done.
So
What is the Seventh Amendment?
Seventh Amendment, to be honest, I do not know anything about the Seventh Amendment.
okay. So this amendment codifies the right to a jury trial in certain civil cases, and it prohibits court from overturning a jury's findings of a fact that they find out. So basically,
Okay.
it guarantees a jury trial for civil cases in federal courts.
Okay.
So what is your opinion on that?
Well, that sounds pretty good
Mhm.
because that was kind of one of the deals with the founding fathers that they had with the problem they had with the British is you weren't entitled to a jury of your own peers and stuff like that.
Yeah, and for this it is.
Yeah, you could,
That's
you could
true.
just be seized and arrested for
Mhm.
no reason.
So would you say it like gives the federal courts kind of like a due process for the people?
Sure.
You think?
That
Okay.
sounds pretty good.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you.
Okay.
Do you know the Seventh Amendment?
No.
Thank you.